The weekly analysis of the Scrap Monster Price Index data suggests that steel scrap prices in all regions witnessed no change during the past one-week period from May 2nd to 8th. North America prices, the number one bundle and number one busheling prices held steady over the week. The price movement in number one bundle over the week is depicted below. 1 HMS and HMS 80/20 prices too were flat on the index during the week. The sheet metal prices witnessed no change from previous week's level of $260 per mount. Also, no price change was seen in shredded auto scrap and structural steel. USA East Coast prices. The price of various steel scrap commodities were stagnant during the previous week. The prices of number one bundle, number one busheling, number one HMS, HMS 80/20, sheet metal and shredded auto scrap held steady. The price chart of sheet metal scrap for the week ending May 8, 2025 is given below. Also, the structural steel prices remained unchanged at $360 per mount on the index. USA Midwest prices. The region reported flat prices for various steel scrap categories. The below chart represents the variation in prices of shredded auto scrap over the previous week. USA West Coast prices. The West Coast region's steel scrap prices were unmoved compared to the previous week. The prices of HMS 80/20, number one HMS sheet metal, number one busheling, structural steel, shredded auto scrap, and number one bundle posted no change from prior week levels. China prices. The Chinese steel scrap market remained flat during the week. The cast iron scrap prices witnessed no change from the prior week. Also, number one HMS prices held steady at CNY 1,630 per mount, as displayed in the below chart. Europe prices. The prices of all steel scrap commodities, such as number one HMS, cast iron scrap, grade 1 old steel, grade 2 old steel, grade OA structural plate, sheet metal, shredded auto scrap, and structural steel held steady when compared with the week before. The price variation in structural steel scrap over the one-week period from May 2nd to 8th, 2025 is provided in the below chart. LME Steel Market Update. The LME Steel Scrap CFR Turkey Platts. Closing price as of May 8th, 2025 stood at $341 per ton. The LME Steel Rebar FOB Turkey Platts Month 2 contract closed at $550 per ton, marginally lower upon comparison with the closing price of $550.50 per ton during the previous week. In the meantime, LME Steel Scrap CFR India Platts Month 2 prices as of May 8th, 2025 closed at $371 per ton. Subscribe to Scrap Monster Live Scrap Prices.